We're back to looking at more anime-based films, in this case, Up on Poppy Hill. This was like, say, a film directed by Goro Miyazaki. So yeah, Hayao Miyazaki's son. So the film was set in 1963, Yokohama, Japan. The film tells the story of Ami Metsusuki, a high school girl living in a boarding house. When Ami sees Sun, a member of the school's new paper club, they decide to clean up the school's clubhouse, the Latin Quarter. However, Tokumura, the chairman of the local high school, and the businessmen intend to demolish the building for new development for the 1964 Olympics, and Ami Sun, along with Shiro, must persuade him to reconsider. I've said this many times when it comes to watching films from Ghibli and Miyazaki in general. They always have that sort of vibes of a calm, cool, like relaxing time, like you're going on a trip to somewhere. You see all the bits of landscaping. You see all the bits of, like, say, the water. You have all those moments of, like, say, delicious meals that are being prepared. You have all those moments that are just quite charming. And I gotta say, that's what this film is. It's a charming little film about growing up, as well as, making help, like, your interests, whether it's, like, say, helping out one's family, helping out your school. And I really liked it. I thought, like, say, at one point I thought this film was going to become a musical, because the music for this film is all relatively just quite, like, the high strung little bits, like the quiet, calm, cool melodies that the composer did for this film were all pretty good. Especially like the animation the film has, like, say, whenever characters are underwater, or when characters are just having conversations. When characters are having conversations in this film, it's all just rather soothing, calm, cool, collected. And you really end up liking the world that all these characters are living in. いっぱいになった。お前、何かあったのか? Whether it is when Ami she's just helping out her brother from her studies, it's all just rather charming. And there are some moments that are just, like, say, like, like, can be a little bit of a tongue tear stringer, like, say, when both her dad and as well as Sun, when basically both their fathers had, like, a military friend who, in a way, tell them a story about how their friendship was. So, because apparently the story takes place in 1964. Like, apparently they bring up the Korean War quite a few times. So, I really feel like this is a film, like, I would be interested in checking out the manga of this, because you really end up liking the world it's taking place in. You really like all the characters. You really enjoy the atmosphere that it brings, like, say, whether it's just, like, say, the character of Sora, she ends up liking all the friends of Sun. And I do have to say, first, when all the kids are going to help clean out the clubhouse, at first thought, is this a bit of just sexism at first? Because at first thought it was just girls cleaning out the clubhouse. I thought, but then I realized, okay, so everyone's cleaning out. It's not just the girls. Okay, so that was a good thing at first thought. Because at first thought, But then again, like, say, yeah, it's different time. Got to remember that. But I really like this. I really enjoyed this film. The characters were all very charming. the music, the animation was rather nice. You really end up liking the world that all the characters live in, and you end up feeling for all the characters, whether it's like, say, a moment of sadness, a moment of joy. You really end up liking everything about it as you go along the adventure that the film is giving you. But see you later.